We have to get a bounce from here. I was so wrong about Bitcoin. Yesterday, Bitcoin dumped like crazy, making another lower low in this downtrend that began on July 13th. And shout out to everybody in the Casper Crew VIP Discord who took the short from 31,750, a juicy short trade. But the question right now is, how low are we going to go? You've got people calling for 15K again. And the truth is, this chart is not looking very bullish. So today we're going to be diving into the charts, doing some analysis, talking about where we can expect a major bounce and the key levels that we need to be looking out for. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell for notifications because we are bringing you the most timely and the juiciest Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. Weekly time frame. Bitcoin failed to close a weekly candle above this high in the uptrend. This is known as a swing failure pattern. The reason why it's called a swing failure pattern is because Bitcoin failed to close a new swing high above the previous swing high, and this is actually a sign of weakness. And as we look at the weekly time frame market Cipher B, we can see that as the price is getting higher into that key zone of resistance, the momentum waves are printing a lower high, giving us the threaded, bald-headed Gary Gensler market Cipher B pattern, where as the price is getting higher, Gary Gensler's bald head is printing lower red dots, smile looking super suspicious. This is a very bearish signal. We've been watching this for weeks, saying if we're not going to hold a very key area of support around this area, it's very probable that this is the beginning of a major pullback. And so I do believe right now, having made a lower low, that we are more probable to see more downside. And so that brings us to the daily time frame, where we need to analyze the volume of all the Bitcoin that's been traded since the spring. Volume profile is telling us where the most Bitcoin was bought and sold, going all the way back to the middle of March. And the way this volume profile works is when we come to the top, this is considered overbought, where the Bitcoin price is worth more than it should be. And when we come to the bottom, this is where Bitcoin is oversold, where we're actually able to buy Bitcoin at a discount. And the way volume theory works is if you come above this value area, and then the price comes back inside and then gets a rejection and then comes back down, it's more probable than not that we will actually fill the entire value area and come back down to the low of the range. This is how we're actually able to get into this juicy short trade right here on Bitcoin in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, because we saw a major support resistance flip right here with bearish signs, and boom, we got to move to the downside. Also, we were able to take the short from literally the exact top 31,746 because of the swing failure pattern that we saw happen at these highs. The first major zone that we need to be looking out for is going to be this high volume node at around $28,000. This is a crucial level because when we look at all this price action, we can see that it used to be resistance. We've broken out of it, and so there's a chance when we come back down to test it, we may find support. In addition to that, if we take a look at this trend line going all the way back to the beginning of this uptrend in December 2022, we see perfect confluence with that high volume node. So for me right now, 28K is a very important level. If we lose 28K, it becomes highly probable that we come all the way back down to around $26,300. And if we pull a Fibonacci retracement from the most recent low we've made to the most recent high, we can see that we also find perfect confluence with the 786 Fibonacci, right with this nice support resistance flip where we found nice resistance here back in March, double support right here back in May, and then a support resistance flip right here the end of May and the beginning of June. So we have a very nice confluence right here. So honestly, this is my next major target for short trades if we lose this trend line. This to me, $28,000, very key. Now, this is more of a zone, right? $27.5 to $28,000. But we can just see by looking at this chart, if we lose this level, boom, we could have a very swift move back down. Something else that we really need to keep our eyes on right now is going to be that 200-day moving average. The 200-day moving average is basically the delineation between a bull market and a bear market. You can see that when we are above the 200-day moving average, we're pretty much in that bull run. Once we come below and then reject, boom, that's the bear market. So we have now broken out of this 200-day moving average. We came back down to retest it as support the first time, and we're coming down again to test this as support the second time. And again, we're coming right into that very important zone that we have right here around that $26,000, $27,000 area. So for me, this is going to be the line in the sand that tells me whether or not we can expect this uptrend to continue. Because if we lose the 200-day moving average, then we have to be aware of the fact that we are once again going to be back inside of this massive range right here, where it becomes more probable we make our way back down to 20,000 or below. Now, here's something that we need to keep in mind. As day traders, it doesn't matter what the price does, right? It could go up, it could go down. We can make money. There's an opportunity every single day. And by the way, if you want to take advantage of this price action, longing and shorting Bitcoin and altcoins, I highly recommend you check out my go-to exchange, MEXC. 0% maker order fee, 0.01% taker order fee. Absolutely amazing, especially if you are scalping the lower term timeframes. Also, if you want to join the Casper crew community, you can go to JaysonCasperTrading.com. Click the link to join the VIP Discord. We gave the Bitcoin long setup literally from the exact bottom, gave the Bitcoin short setup literally right from the exact top. We do multiple live streams every day. Given our levels, our trade setups, we have a whole beginner section to learn and grow as a trader. Awesome. Also, if you are looking for courses to teach you, check out JaysonCasperTrading.com. 25% discount on both of these courses in the description and pinned comment of the video. So as day traders, it doesn't matter what the price does, but as hodlers, as position holders, we're at a very, very crucial point in the 4-year Bitcoin halving cycle. We're in that area 1 year before the halving. I've marked it out on these charts where I have a dotted green line right here marking 1 year before the halving, and then the white line represents the halving. And we can see for the past 3 Bitcoin cycles, in this zone right here, in between 365 days before the halving and the halving, Bitcoin ranges sideways, pretty flat. Now, in the moment, it seems like, whoa, up and down if you're a day trader watching these charts every day. But when we zoom out, we can see pretty much flat volatility. And when we look at the last market cycle, we can see that we had a pretty significant uptrend, a slow grind down. Then, of course, March 2020, the big dump, which started a rally that went right into the halving, right into the bull market. Now, we are in a very similar situation right now, which means if we get another move to the downside, the probabilities right now are that the bottom is in, and that even if we get another drop, a double bottom back down to, let's say, even 15K, the probabilities are in our favor that accumulating Bitcoin during these times is going to be very advantageous to us for the next bull run. So we can't lose sight of the forest for the trees. The forest is that we have an opportunity right now to accumulate Bitcoin for the next bull market. The trees are that market structure locally is bearish, and if we lose key supports, it becomes more probable that we revisit some of these lows. But if we have a plan for these markets, which is so important, whether you're a day trader, a scalper, or a position holder, if you have a plan to buy at a certain price and sell at a certain price, this could be giving us an opportunity to get more Bitcoin at cheaper prices before the bull market. And so that's exactly how I'm looking at this right now, like an opportunity. If we get that drop, I welcome it because I am waiting to buy more Bitcoin on spot so that when this bull market begins, I'm in a position to sell once we come up to 60,000, 70,000, 80,000 or higher. Oh, let me know what you think. Do you share my sentiment? Let me know in a comment down below. May God bless you all in the name of Jesus, Yeshua the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray everybody watching is super blessed, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace!